कविता जी, आपकी आवाज नहीं आ रही है। वी कैन नॉट लिसन यू। वी कांट हियर यू, कविता जी। मास्टर्स, just be patient for 5 minutes.
Still can't hear you, Kavita ji. Are you wearing headphones? Maybe you can take out your earphones and try.
We still can't hear you, Kavita ji. I think you can make me host and you can leave and join again.
Shall we continue with the session, Monal ji? Thank you, Masters. Thank you all for joining. And a very, very warm welcome to all of you. And thank you for bearing with us. These technical glitches are very common. So we are trying to solve this. But today, as you all know, we have joined today for chapter 2. So we are going to revise chapter 2. And we have with us today Neeti Goyal ji from Singapore. And she will be doing the summary for us. So let us hear Neeti Goyal ji. We'll welcome her on this platform. Please introduce yourself briefly before telling us the summary of the chapter. Thank you very much. You're welcome. Monil ji, can you please make co-host to Niti Goyal ji? Can you unmute Niti ji?
Yes.
Yeah, have you made it? No, she can't unmute herself.
Okay, let me do that. Okay, try Niti ji, try now.
Yeah, okay.
Okay,
Thank you so
perfect.
much,
Thank
Monil ji and Vandana ji, for giving me this opportunity to share my experience as summary. So, when I did the exercise of centering in the heart, so I got that image of, I mean, all of us have gone through childbearing days, and we know the first appointment we had with the gynae is she noticed the heartbeat, she noticed the child's heartbeat, and she tried to check it, and in that process she maximizes it. So when I did that exercise in meditate for wellness, it took me to that memory, and that feeling actually magnified, and that's how pulsating with the heartbeat and connection was set. And the day one I started chapter 2, I got the name of my higher self, because I can clearly feel the pulsation in my heart. And it was the higher self was just there. It was me only that was not recognizing the presence, as if we are not, yeah, I would say the word recognizing. So gradually, when we feel the pulsation and we are fully connected with it, we are in the unified field. So, and in once we are there, we we feel that there is a higher self in whose flow everything is happening. It's just like turning back and seeing what is happening. So luckily for me, the moment I turned back, I could connect. Another metaphor I can give it to is like I see my image in the mirror, but I had, and then I see outside the window, the sun was rising, and it immediately gave me a recall that the image I am seeing is not the mirror reflecting the image. It's the sun's light in which I'm seeing myself. So when I turned back and I saw actually who is this, whose light, I found my own light, that light to which we all of us belong to. It's the same one light. And that identity as me as an ego was not there. And in that moment, I could feel the God's love or in the unified field. So it gave me a lot of bliss. It was just 15-minute exercise, but it was heartwarming, and I was blissful entire day. Uh, as it was suggested to repeat the exercise, and so next day also I did, to make sure whether a new name is coming or is it the same. So without any distraction, I could connect easily, and I didn't get another name. It was the same name I got. So, and it was it was not just blaze and joy. There was a sense of peace and light with which that came. So that light, that that light was complete. There was no shadow in it. So, and it encompassed everything. So, and at that moment, I had a realization that how we are fully complete once we are fully united with our higher self. And it is just a matter of bringing awareness and giving recognition to the presence. And actually, in day to day life, we see things come to us in the form of metaphor only. It's just that when we are connected with the flow, we can interpret it. Uh, so then, uh, and then sometimes some people feel that the chatter within us, and then they categorize it as lower self or higher self. So I was very clear that, in fact, this exercise brought more clarity that this chatter is the mind's chatter, and how during the practice, when I get um, guidance as a download, as a message, then it's clearly from my higher self, and it's not the mind's chatter or mind's projection. So, and this in fact make me more overjoyed. And the initial sessions were actually taken up by Kavita ji, Preeti ji, and somehow their words, their voice was so inspiring that I followed the exercise religiously. So, I mean, that when I feel that wholeness, that completeness of light within me, and then that image of that ego at that particular moment was completely out. So, the third day, what I tried is, can I try to maintain that particular thing with me all the time, or maybe just be aware to be in the presence of higher self. And then I started realizing whatever I'm doing is actually my higher self making me do everything. So, and all the time I used to think that I am putting in my hard effort for my goals or this thing or that thing. It's it's all purely happening as per the plan of the higher self. So this revelation was also very heartwarming. So, so I could clearly see myself operating in the presence of my higher self. And I realized how I have so much courage, and it's because it's coming from there. So, and then I accepted myself fully. So that acceptance we lack so many times. We try to sit down with us, but that acceptance doesn't come. But when we see ourselves in the light of our higher self, we accept ourselves fully. So that acceptance was something I experienced the first time, because my whole being was, I could see my whole identity, not just individual, it's reunited. So, and I could also sense that it is not coming from any mind created imagination or some other thing. It was because I have been into meditation practice for a long time, so 5 7 years. So, and have been following Patri sir's recommended books religiously, and all the PSSM. So PSSM principles. So that has helped me in evolving a lot. But this Babaji's code was marvelous. So because the third day and the fourth day also I got the same name. So I know that name is there for me. And actually, before this thing, 6 months before that also, I I was guided as to for my particular chart type, and I actually explore other modalities for self discovery. So, and I was guided to chant on the Akash Tattva. So, and that was also coming from N. So, my higher self name was also coming from N. So, I didn't doubted the name, and I have been following it since I joined this course. So, so I followed the practice generally in the morning, and nighttime also. So as I was fully absorbed into it, so there was complete surrender and no resistance. So and I could connect to that loving feeling, because when you know that whatever you are doing is in the light of your higher self, you are free. So that revelation was very joyous and took burden off my shoulders, that sometimes we feel we are not doing right and we judge ourselves. So fear, judgment, and these emotions were like out, were completely out. So it was a persistent thought. Um, and by the end of the week, I was very much familiar with the presence of my higher self, because all the while I was always thinking how to connect to your higher self. Just connect with your heart space and meditate, and when you get up from the meditation, you have to be happy and blissful. That was not happening, but this revelation, this helped me in bringing more clarity and bliss to my higher self, because I'm now connected one level higher in my self discovery. So, and yeah, after 4 or 5 days, I had some doubt. Am I again, like, mind will keep you in the survival mode? And so, no, this is something not the right. But because I'm getting downloads of information and clarity, so it was easy for me to, when I do my journaling, I could clearly see and categorize that yes, these are particularly downloads of wisdom coming as clarity from my higher self. So, and this quiet period practice become very religious. And because when you are connected, you are not connected to the mirror, you are connected to the sun. So, so when you are directly connected to the light, so you are free. All your lower three chakra emotions are, gradually they will be gone. So, and you are in the heart space. So I could feel that change within me, which I was striving for, and it was nothing. It was just turning back and appreciating the light within me. So, and then I did that. I tried my energy that I get in my meditation to send it to my family members. And when I was transmitting that energy, I could clearly feel that the energy is going to the other person. So on fourth day, I asked my daughter also, is the smile on your face is all of a sudden, right? She said, yeah, Mama, I feel. So I got a confirmation that yes, it's because of me transmitting the energy. So that was even another example of blissful moment I felt. And now also, because the energy that we receive in meditation, so when we can actually transmit to our loved ones or anybody who may be needing healing. So, and yeah, I tried sending love energy as my aura was increasing. So I tried sending love energy to within my condominium and to bigger spaces. uh, I could feel it, but yeah, I didn't collect the feedback from anybody else. So within the family, I could, in the house, I could collect the feedback, but I could clearly sense that that energy is going out. So this was also something I did in this, learned in this practice, that I can do energy transmission. So, and so energy transmission I generally used to do in the night time, which that time it was much easier to connect for me. So, and as was suggested in the practice, to sleep once you transmit energy. So after my meditation, I go to the sleep. So I'm really very grateful to the entire team for letting me be a part of this and helping in my self-discovery.
Thank you, Neeti ji. Thank you so much for doing the summary and sharing your experience. It was lovely. And the baby's experience of, every mother, when she goes to hospital, the first thing the doctor does is hear the heartbeat. And that is so loud. And it is so vivid. Even now, I can, it brought back that sweet memories. That was really nice. And as you said, that when you got the name, you felt the light of the
Yeah,
God and the peace.
yeah,
Yeah.
the
So
complete light, no shadow.
that is so beautiful. Very nice. So I would like to ask that don't tell me the name. You don't have to tell me your higher self name. But I just want to ask you, how did you get it? Did you get as words? Did you get as a whisper? Did you see it somewhere on a board? How did it come to you?
Come from my heart as I got some guidance on N, letter N, six
Oh,
months
okay.
before. But because
Okay.
I joined the course and then immediately I got the name.
Okay, 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 okay. Okay, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Yeah. Because I would like to tell my experience how I got my name.
Oh,
I saw my granddaughter writing something on the sand on the beach, and she's writing Hindi, and she lives in London. She doesn't even know Hindi. Yeah, so that's how the name came to me. It was such a beautiful
wow.
experience for me when I got my higher self name. So that's why they say, do not doubt when it comes this way. It's so magical the way it can come to you, in different ways.
Yeah, I mean, I searched, but no other name was coming. So I stick to the practice because there was no shadow aspect left in me.
Mhm.
So it was a blissful experience, and all thanks to your team. put put so much effort into bringing everything here and making things happen for us.
Yeah, it's mainly Shailesh sir and Preeti ji. Their effort is like outstanding. I have no words to say. No words to say. They work so hard behind the scenes, we don't even know.
I mean, I feel complete and whole. I just gave it a try and it just clicked.
That's very nice. Okay, I think Kavita ji would like to say something. Kavita ji, would you like to put on your video? Kavita ji, are you there?
Yeah, she's there, and I think she has joined from her phone.
Monil
She's
ji,
mute
can you please make her co-host Kavita T? That's what
already. Banna
no,
ji, I have already made.
no, you have not. I can see it. You have made her original name co-host, not that. Kavita T, you have to make co-host. She's joined with another name. Can you see? She has put up her hand. That's why. Monil ji, can you see that?
Yeah, I made her co-host already. Thank you.
Yeah. Kavita ji, are you there?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can
Yeah,
you
yeah.
hear me now?
We can hear you. Yeah. Can you open your video? Can we see you?
Yes, you can see me here.
Yeah. Okay, fine. Yeah. We can't
So
hear you
your
now. No, your audio is off. Can you turn on your audio so we can hear you?
I have to leave.
No, before your audio was good. No,
Now, is
uh,
it?
no.
because
There
there's
is an
a
echo.
echo.
There's an echo because your two devices are on. So there's an echo going on
Yeah,
behind you.
so you
You have
have
to
to
turn
mute
off that.
Now is it
yourself.
okay? Now can you hear me clearly?
Yeah. Now it's fine. Yeah, now it's fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I'm so sorry for this technical issues.
It's fine, these things happen. I was telling thank you to everybody for bearing with us. Yeah.
Yes, I heard Niti ji's summary.
Mhm.
She has figured it out. She has figured her name also.
Mm.
So, did the participant mention whether they have all received the name?
No, we can ask their experience now if they've got it and how did they get it. They don't have to tell us the name, but they can
Yes.
just share their experience, how they got it. Was it written somewhere? Was it a whisper? Or was it just came in front of them?
At least yes or no, we can. They can tell us, no, yes or no, whether they've got the name or not,
Yeah.
or if someone has not got yet,
Mm.
they can also say no.
Mhm. Prachi ji is
And
saying that she got it through a whisper.
okay, Anna ji wants to share something.
Yes, Anna ji. Can you
Yeah,
unmute yourself?
hi,
Yes. Yes.
Atma Vandan, everybody. I wanted to,
Atmavandan.
yeah, I got my name pretty easily with the procedure with the session that we did to identify the name of our higher self in the Babaji course. And I think within a minute, I got the name. But there is an Indian name like that, and there is a Dutch name also. The spellings are different. So I asked now, which one is it?
Mm.
So I immediately got the answer also which one it is. It was the Indian spelling. So it was
Okay.
such a beautiful experience. I just was so exhilarated. It was really lovely. So I thought I must share this. And it's been beautiful. She's been with me, and the communication is so pure and so kind. I cannot tell you. So thank you so much. I thought I should share this.
Sure,
Thank you.
definitely. Thank you. Mine is a Roman name. I was looking for it, that what name is this? So I Googled it and it's a Roman name. So they say
Wow.
that you don't have to resist. Yeah. It can be your nationality or any other nationality. So I Googled it and I found that it's a Roman name. Yeah. Anyone else? Shilamji, would you like to share as well? Can you unmute yourself? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. It's such a
Good.
wonderful experience. I just want to elaborate a little more about my experience.
Sure, sure.
Actually, initially, when it came to heart space, I always look at the anatomical heart and used to wonder. But later I realized when you get intense joy or intense sorrow, the grip you get in the center of your chest, which is, we call it like the just below your breastbone or the sternum, the gripping pain, that is your heart space. So I realized, well, this is where we always, when we see people, we get so much of love and all that, and never realized that this was the heart space. So it was so clear and so wonderful to realize this heart space and try to feel the love more intense when we realized from where it was coming. Now, when it came to selecting the name of my higher self, I then only realized, because we all the time concentrate on our five senses, and that was our lower self, which is always giving us ideas and thoughts, and we always look for the physical pleasures, of these five senses, and we thought they are the right ones. We wanted to achieve them to the best. So even if higher self was guiding us, we would try to ignore it, thinking it is something we are imagining and it is not the right one. Later realize actually the higher self is trying to guide you for your betterment, for your long lasting joy, than the temporary pleasures which will ultimately lead you to disappointments and miseries, which your higher self doesn't want you to go through all that. So till the second chapter, my sailing was quite smooth. I got the name quite easily. It came like uh, like a strip of film going on. Like,
Oh,
the name just went on and on. I said, oh, that's my name. So
wow.
then when I said, I want to feel that this is true, and I could feel the higher self like a cool breeze coming over my face to prove that I am there with you. But unfortunately, after that, your yes and no part of the other chapters, I've not been able to connect I really don't know. Though I try to meditate and keep telling my higher self, please try to help me and help me connect with you. So that's why I was really happy that you people are revising this, so that with everyone's experience, hopefully that I'll be able to connect to this higher self more, convincingly. So
What about your signal? Have you got your signal from higher self?
no, that's what I'm saying. That was the last signal, was to make me feel, was the cool breeze that I felt. After that, nothing much I have really encountered. You
Okay.
people say, he may get a message, you will get no, yes, nothing. I've really not been able to feel. The each chapter I keep, when I first meditate, I keep telling my higher self, please don't let me down. Come on, connect, help me to connect yourself so that I'm able to
Sheelamji,
understand. Huh?
Sheelamji, if you have to feel that connection, then you don't have to tell higher self that please connect me, please connect me. You have to feel the heart space and say that God is love, so I am love. You have to feel that love. When
No,
you
that love
start
is
feeling that
there.
love,
No, love is
yes,
there.
but
I feel
there
that.
is when the love is there and you are sitting in your quiet period, just you have to put that intention that I'm seeking my name, then the name will come to you
No,
itself.
name has come. Name was not a
Yes.
problem. Name has come. But when this yes and no to take opinion, that part I'm telling, there I'm finding it difficult. Name fortunately came and I was very
So
happy. I'm going sailing smoothly. But then I'm feeling getting stuck because of this thing. I said, good, you're
So,
revising.
because you are expecting, that's why
Expecting.
it is you are blocking it yourself. You have to just when you put that intention, after you ask for the signal, you have to just center in a heart space, focus on your breath, and just wait for the signal to come without any expectation, no thoughts, nothing. Just
Okay.
sit in that quiet period and focus on your
Okay.
heart center. Your attention should be on your breath,
Okay. Thank you so much.
and then
Well,
it
I
will
I'll
come
have
to
just.
a
you.
I have a
Okay.
very good idea, which I suggest to some people who find it difficult to, that kids' earmuffs, sound earmuffs. If
Yeah.
you put that on,
Hmm.
you can listen to the pulsation of your heart.
Hmm.
So that also really helps a lot. Sometimes I do that.
Blocking yourself completely, your senses, blocking your
Yeah,
physical sense.
everything off, and this is eyes covered, and that sound muffs on, and then the pulsation only is there. It's a very good trick.
Yeah.
That's a good
Sheelamji and
idea.
Sheelamji, don't say that I am getting stuck. You know, what feeling are you giving yourself that I'm stuck over here? Yeah.
No, no.
You just flow with it, and then you see
Okay.
it will come automatically. Yeah. Just be
Oh,
open-minded. Yeah, just be open-minded. Yeah.
okay.
You're sending that vibrations to your higher self that I'm stuck, So you are
No,
there stuck.
I'm not
Yeah.
saying stuck. Please get help
Your
me to
voice is
connect
breaking. We
to
can't
you,
hear you. Your voice is breaking.
more easily so I can converse with you.
Mhm.
No, I'm
Signal is always there, Sheelamji. Signal is there.
trying
It's just that you are
to
unable to
think
recognize that.
with higher self.
So,
I want to converse more freely with you and revise. I'm feeling
Your
tough.
connection is unstable,
Thank
Sheelamji.
you so much.
Yeah, your connection is very unstable. Your voice is
1
breaking.
second.
Thank you so much for sharing your experience.
Devyani ji is also saying in chat that she has also not got her higher self's name.
Mhm.
So today is the golden opportunity.
Yes.
Just be curious, not expecting anything, just be curious and with openness. Sit back and just let your higher self connect with you.
So now
Okay?
Kavita ji will guide us into meditation, and maybe you all will get your higher self name today. So be
Yeah.
open-minded and be in receiving mode so that you can receive your higher self's name today.
And drop that idea that I'm not receiving, I'm stuck. Drop that no sentences that you don't have to think about that anymore. You say to yourself that the signal is there, but I am unable to recognize that now. But today I am open. I am open to recognize it, to identify it.
Yes. Be aware.
So shall
Be
we
aware.
start?
Yes,
Yes.
please.
Don't
Yes,
go
please.
in trance.
Mm.
During the practice, you should be aware, as Vandana said, be alert. So shall we start, Vandana ji?
Yes, please. Yes, please. Monilji will share the sound.
Yeah. So take a comfortable position. Just sit at ease. If you want to drink some water, you can have it. If you're wearing any glasses, you can remove it for now. You can dim your light also. And gently close your eyes. Take few deep conscious breath. Inhale deeply and fully. And exhale slowly. Once again, inhale deep. And as you exhale, relax yourself completely. Inhale, exhale. Just feel yourself in this present moment. As you are breathing, your body is relaxing. Feel the relaxation. See if you're holding anything, any tension in your body. Just scan your body from head to toe. Take your breath to your scalp. Feel it soften. Moving your awareness to your forehead. Feel the forehead getting smoother. All the wrinkles dissolving. Bring your awareness to your jawline. Unclench it. Feel the relaxation in your face muscles and let it flow down towards your neck, to your shoulders. See if you're holding or gripping any tension, any baggage on your shoulders. Just drop it down, away from your ears. Feel the wave of relaxation moving towards your arms, your biceps, triceps, towards your elbow, your hands, wrist, and feel your fingers curl. With each breath, now bring your awareness to your chest. Let your chest expand and relax your back muscles with the support against it. The wave of relaxation is moving towards your abdomen. Take a deep breath deep down to your belly. Feel the fall and rise of your belly, relaxing your abdomen, hips, and pelvis. This relaxation is flowing down to your legs, through your thighs, ankles, knees, calves, ankles, and feet. Just feel yourself sitting on the ground, resting. Feel the grounding on the Mother Earth. Your body is relaxing, heavy, and at ease. Just drop all your tensions here. Loosen yourself completely. And with one more breath, bring your attention gently to your heart center. Feel the pulsation in your heart center. Feel the love, God's love, your love, everyone's love. Let this area expand even more. Let your light gently glow up in this center. This sacred center is radiating the love and light outwards, permeating in each and every cell of your body. Take a moment to feel this vibration in each and every cell of your body. Every cell is dancing, rejoicing with this unconditional love. Feel this love and light expanding even more, filling up the space around you. And gently rest in that space, covered in your own love and light. This peaceful space is just for you. In this moment, if you find any thought bubbling up, don't fight with it. Just let them come up to the surface and watch it go just like passing clouds. And gently bring your awareness again to this heart center, your very own sacred heart center, to this loving space where you find your peace, where you find your solace, where you feel your connection with God's love. This is the moment to recall your godly qualities. God made you in His image. Just affirm that I am made in the image of God. God gave me all His same qualities. All His divine qualities are mine. God is love, so I am love. The love which is the connector. Love that is the bottom line of the whole creation. Feel that love, feel that connection to the entire creation. God is light, so I am light. The light that sparkles in every corner, that lightens every corner of darkness. Just feel that light which is glowing in your heart center, radiating that rainbow color light everywhere. I am light. Just be with this feeling and see how your heart responds. Is it vibrating even more? Is it feeling joy, bliss? God is joy, so I am joy. God is bliss, happiness, peace, so I am happiness. I am peace. I am bliss. Just rest in this peaceful stillness. Feel the abundance with all these God qualities ready to serve you, to guide you, to show you your true path, your true purpose in life. Taking perfect right action. God is perfection, so I am perfection. Feel the perfection in your thoughts, in your action, and in your body, projecting as perfect health. Not less, not more, just perfect. Feel the kindness, the gentleness with which God created you and gave His all divine qualities. Feel that compassion. Let your heart melt. Feel that compassion for you, for yourself. I am kindness, I am gentleness, and I am compassion. With all these God qualities, let your heart space expand even more and feel your infinite energy, which is never ending, without any boundaries, just ever expanding. And as you're feeling this love, the expansion in this moment, gently and softly speak in your own words. My dear higher self, please give me your name now. Just wait for the response and gently and slowly rest yourself in your heart center. Resting quietly, feeling your breath, which is helping you to make that strong connection even stronger. Just be curious without an expectation. Be open to receive. If you want, you can repeat, my dear higher self, please give me your name now, or please give me my name. Feel the pulsation in your heart as you wait for the response. It can come to you in any form, maybe in form of letters, or you can just hear it like a whisper. Just be aware return your full attention to the depth of your heart center, to the radiating love in your heart center. And be aware Be aware to know, is the name coming to you in the form of feeling, or is it some familiar name of some master? Just accept it. Whatever it is yours. Just acknowledge whatever it's coming. If there is any doubt, then it's natural. Just let it be. Don't worry about it. Simply continue to hold the intention and receptivity. Continue feeling the love and feel all the doubts eventually melting away. Let the name be revealed to you. Just be open. If the name is revealed to you, or whether it is not revealed now, accept it and express your heartfelt thanks to your higher self for its guidance, its presence, and love, for always nudging you for perfect right action, for becoming the source of knowledge, for constantly feeding thoughts to you about your nature. From now on, the voice of your higher self will be identified by you all the time. You will begin to isolate that voice. Gradually, it will go louder. Now you can rely on its wisdom. It knows everything and has just only one goal, that you live a happy, fulfilled, and abundant life with safety. Express the gratitude for the communication you have received and for revealing its name. Perhaps it will come to you later, if not now. And now feel the radiating love out from your heart to everywhere around you, and say inwardly or loudly, I am love, and I send this love to my higher self and to my loved ones. And to all of creation. Feel the love transmitting from your heart to any person you would like to send this love to. Feel this love transmitting to all the plant kingdom, to all the plants in your house. Send this love to your cute pets. To all the animal kingdom. Continue sending this love to any such situation, or to anything which is coming up in this moment. Feel it actually transmitting this energy of love is flowing from your heart to outside around your room, to every corner of your home, to your city. Feel the expansion to your state, your country, and to the whole continent. This love energy is definitely resolving problems across the continent. Feel it's that powerful. You can transmit this love energy to your workspace, to your office, to your finance, wherever you choose. Just feel the transmission. And now, slowly and gently, begin to bring your awareness back to your physical body and to the room around you. Be aware of your surrounding. Notice the sounds, the feeling of air on your skin, and feel the support which Mother Earth is providing you as you are sitting. Take a final deep breath, bringing energy back into your body. Wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers, unclasp your hands, and gently keep it on your eyes and open your eyes beneath your hands. When you are ready, you can come back. Take your time. With this heartfelt gratitude to Mahavatar Babaji for guiding us throughout the session. Gratitude to the group consciousness. And thank you for this opportunity to grow better, to improve better with you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Take your time, and if you have got your name, then you can write it down now.
Thank you, Kavita ji, for beautiful meditation, for taking us deep into our love, our heart center, and helping us to radiate our love everywhere. Thank you so much. We would like to hear everyone's experience. Whoever did not have a name, were they able to get their name today? Anyone would like to share with us?
You can have water if you like. I would like to ask Sheelam ji whether today she got the name or not. Devyani ji, those who have not
No,
got the name yet.
Sheelam ji said, I already have the name.
Yes,
She
and
said,
yeah, she has not got the signal. Right.
yeah, she's got the name. She said, I saw a name running like a film. So she saw her name already. She said, that time also I felt my higher self, but after that I haven't felt, she's saying. Yeah.
So was my voice audible
Yeah,
throughout this?
absolutely fine. It was absolutely fine now. Yeah. That's why I'm wondering, like, why you have two, but where you're talking from, that is muted and the sound is coming from the other one.
Yes, I'm using two devices today.
That's why I'm wondering what's happening. When you speak, then this one highlights, you know. That's why you cannot completely rely
No,
on
you
tech.
can spotlight my that where I'm visible. You can spotlight that page.
No, but you're visible over here, but the other one, the
Yes,
camera is not on.
yes.
Your camera is over here where you're speaking, but
So
it
yeah,
seems
I
that
will.
you're
You will
mute.
get the mobile view. No, if I will switch on the camera from the mobile, then
Mm,
that view will come. No, that's fine.
Yeah, because here it shows that you're muted, but we can hear you over here. Yeah, so that's why I was wondering what's going on. So anyone would like to share their experience, not about name or anything else? Anyone would like to tell us something? Did they see something, some name, and are not sure yet? Or you all have your name, or you want to share your experience, how you got your name? Because
Today I
that's,
am operating with my whole self,
yes,
all the
exactly.
qualities together.
From your laptop, from your phone, everything, your whole self, complete technical, technical self, your whole technical self. Everyone is very quiet, or they are still in meditation, Kavita ji.
I think why people are not sharing. I think because there is nothing much to share. When you feel whole and complete, you just want to be.
Be in it,
Yes.
yes.
You have so many questions, you have so many
Mm.
doubts, but now everything has just simply dissolved, melted
Mm.
away, and now you are that their pure consciousness.
Yes, everyone is feeling love at the heart center. They're radiating love. So there's nothing much to say about that. It's still very quiet today.
If someone want to share, then please raise your hand. Even you can share your whatever your experience was during your quiet period.
Mm.
If you got any messages, you can receive anything in that moment. Monilji is also saying in chat that one device is your higher self.
And one your lower self.
Induji is saying, yes, we are whole and complete. So if there is no much sharing, then we can
Yeah, we can close the
close
session
the
then.
session. Yes. So masters, if you are not ready to get to share anything, then with your due permission, can we close the session now?
Where is our great master? The two masters, where are they today?
I don't think anyone of them
Are
have joined today.
really?
I don't see
Really?
any name.
Okay, where Shali ji has put up her hand. Okay, you can unmute yourself, Vaishali. There you see. See, I told you, where is our master?
I am always here only. I don't go anywhere.
Yeah, exactly. See, like our higher self, Shailesh sir is always with us. You have to just ask for his help, and he's always there for us.
He is never separated from us, no? Just like
Exactly.
God qualities.
That's what I'm saying. He's our higher self also. He's always there. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Mm.
So were you there in the whole session, throughout the session?
I joined before you.
Vaishali ji.
I'm extremely sorry for that. Actually, I
नहीं
have
नहीं तो
joined, but there was some technical issue. I was trying to figure it out. Then I finally joined, and still I saw that audio is not working.
if I was not here, you would not have got the code to for going live, right?
Yes.
So that is confirmation I was here. Yeah, but it's really all these are experiences for us to um, learn. See, today, for example, when you had this technical glitch, I was actually looking at myself, what's going on in me at that time. See, that's a beautiful way of testing yourself in difficulty, right? So immediately my awareness went to me, okay, what's going on inside you? And I was nervous. I found I was nervous, right? And I found, and probably it was coming from you, Kavita, that you were nervous, so I got nervous, right? So it's all cascading. But yeah, Vandana ji beautifully uh, backed you up so well. Yeah,
So
this is
I
these
have
are
written in the chat box, but Vandana ji didn't see. And
yes, yes, yeah.
I have greeted everyone. I have said my opening sentences, welcoming, and nobody heard anything. And I thought that I have even asked to write in the chat box the type yes if you've got your higher self name. I have said everything, and finally they told me that we can't hear you.
Yes, yeah. This is all
Raji,
test of our patience. Patience.
Mm.
Yeah.
even I was nervous. Hmm.
I was simply watching. I was wanting to see कि आप लोग करते क्या हो. so,
So
so
we
good to
cracked
see.
it how to. I told Vandana ji that you carry on with the session, and she said, no, you do it. But she gave me the idea that join from another device, maybe a mobile, so that you can lead the session.
Yeah. But of course,
That
you
was her
guys,
presence of mind.
yeah,
Yeah,
you
even I was
managed properly.
admiring.
Her higher self guided her.
Yes, yeah, yeah. So very nice hearing from all of you. We also have two undercover agents working right now in the group, so just be careful. Actually, three. One is very deep undercover, and two are superficially undercover agents. They are recognizable, but yeah. So, all of you need to test your yes and no signals now. Do that. While let me also um, express my gratitude to Niti ji for sharing her experiences. She explained everything from her own perspective, right? She has long meditation experience, and she also has a lot of information from various other modalities, and that was reflecting in her talk also. So thank you for sharing your thoughts, and it was really good for all of us to know how the information gets received at the other end. When you say, then only we know what you got, right? We say so many things, but the proof is in listening back. This is it's a very important communication technique. Always ask for what did you get, right? And when you hear from the other person, then only you know what part of your communication got received. So I'm really happy to hear each one of you presents a different point of view, and that tells me as to how it is received by everyone. Isn't it wonderful that it's the same one book, one book from Babaji, and everybody is expressing that information so differently, right? So beautiful. See, one undercover has given herself up. Higher self और God में अंतर कैसे समझूं? Who will answer this? Difference between higher self and God. How to figure out? ETG says no difference. Normally, in common language, people in the north part of India, people say upar wala. That is that higher self. But people refer to God actually as upar wala, right?
When you
So,
operate from your whole self, then there is no difference, no? You have become that that energy, that consciousness, God consciousness. You're one with that consciousness, so that is God itself.
yeah. Each one of your views is so beautiful. I mean, it's a very good perspective. But when I think about it from my own experience perspective, like my experience of God for that matter, right? To me, what does this word God mean? From that perspective, when I think about this, then I feel like so small.
Why,
That's
sir?
the I think I've said this several times. My understanding of God, what it is actually, my understanding of God is no thing. God is not a thing, right? God is a
It is the
state of being. It is
state
our
of.
state of being, right? How we are at any given point in time, and the state is not just me. The state is the entire creation around me is in a state all the time, right? And that state, to me, that is what God is actually. You see one little tiny leaf coming out of the ground, right? That is a state. That is what I say. Wherever there is creation happening, God has to be present. Why? Because that is the nature of creation. It just keeps on creating. So, to me, from that point of view, if you look at it, higher self, I relate to me. When I say higher self, that means it's my higher self. Me, the limited one. Even with the unlimited higher self, I'm still connecting that higher self to me. Right? So, God is all encompassing in my concept, of course. Like everyone, but everybody will have their own understanding of God. Many would have experienced, and many would not have experienced. It is still a fantasy for many people, even though they experience all the time, but they do not understand what God is. So that's the difference. But to me, yes, when like Kavita ji said, when you are in your whole self mode, like with one mobile and one laptop, then you are in the God mode. Nice, very good. So
Today
Brijbala
my
ji,
mobile has become that voice of the higher self. So voice is coming from there, and my lower self, that is my laptop, is visible, physical body, visible here.
yeah. So this is a very clear understanding. See, it's so beautiful. On the stream which is going to YouTube is actually presenting the view of your mobile. Okay.
Yes,
And that is your higher self, right? Higher self doesn't have a form. That's why it's a blank screen,
yes.
right? This is a proper representation of higher self, right? No form, unlimited, totally infinite being, infinite existence. But you see, Brijbalaji has got some questions here. Can you answer that?
She is saying that she has got the name of her higher self, but she is unable to receive that response. She is unable to go get answer to her questions.
Hmm. So
And she is
how can she?
continuously saying that I am not receiving, I am not receiving. So I told her in chat that you are unable to recognize because that voice is always there. You have to quiet your mind, then you will recognize that voice. And Babaji has clearly said in chapter that in that chapter where we find the signal, that stop saying no, that I am not getting any signal. You stop saying no, then only you will get that signal. If you keep saying no, I am not receiving, then that will happen. You will not receive.
So I hope Brijbalaji has got the answer. If not, then she can actually raise the hand and maybe discuss
Anna ji has
that.
answered in the chat that keep sending her a lot of love and she will respond. But wait patiently with love. I know for sure she is with you.
Good. And Sandhya ji has written a
Sandhya
very
ji,
beautiful
yes.
thing. Yes, Sandhya ji is saying, why try to understand God? Just feel.
So sweet.
Sandhya ji, you are a master actually. Yeah.
Brijbala ji, you can come on the video and you can ask your questions. You have so many questions, I think. Or either you can unmute.
Shilpi ji is saying God is entire existence.
Brijbala ji, you can unmute.
Rich Balaji is on holiday. He will not speak.
She's saying, but how to talk dark hai yahan. Brijbalaji is saying.
And
Now
while
you
Rich
know who that
Balaji
is.
is attending
Now,
English session, she always attends Hindi sessions.
so you know which Brijbala this is, right? Good.
Kusum K, the Kusum K. Yesterday, Kusum K.
Not yet. No, no,
गलत
no, no.
जवाब गलत जवाब
Kusum.
फेल हो गया
अच्छा.
फर्स्ट फेल
Yes,
मैं
but
I'm
Anna
not
PPT
ji
के
has
लिए ही
content
बोल
answered
रही
with
with
थी
that.
कि
so
वो
many
छुट्टी पे है.
questions. You can come on the video.
I am
She's
not
not coming.
satisfied with the answers. Please answer करिए higher self और God में difference. Why I am given two uh, what do you call metaphors? A higher self and God. Why I am given two? And I want the answers from everybody. Participants,
Ah,
not Shailesh ji. Maybe in the group or no, not maybe in the group. Now.
ah, yeah.
नहीं तो today you will have to go and see the chapter reading part today. Yes, think, master. First chance given privilege to my participants. We have been
Yeah.
attending, listening. So, what is your understanding in
Or
higher
we
self
can call
and God?
names.
How do you
We
really
can
feel?
call names to get answer from them because they will not raise their hand. So we can choose.
See, there is no right and wrong answer. Whatever you have understood, please come forward.
ब्रिजबाला जी हायर सेल्फ एंड क्या पूछा हाँ गॉड में कोई अंतर ही नहीं है सब सेम ही है एंड और क्या बोलना था
Why we are learning the two metaphors here? What is the difference between God and higher self? We are saying there is no difference, but there are. Otherwise, it wouldn't have been two.
they are not two we
Yeah.
our lower self and higher self there is a difference that is only for the reason so that we can understand you know we have created a divide just for understanding purposes but higher self and god mein there is no difference as far as I think my opinion.
So why your higher self name is different than me?
That's because you're a unique expression and I'm a unique expression. Our names are different, but we are still the same. It's just for.
We are made in the image of God. So we are the image, not God, I think. We are the true self.
हाँ ये बात भी
But
सही
maybe we can say like that.
Yeah.
That we are the image of God with all God qualities, and we are the self. And every self is an expression, just as you said, unique expression. They want to experience. So from that, in that unified field, a different self emerges to experience the duality. So we can say it like that.
Yes. I correct my statement, Kavita. You are right. We are made
You
in
are
the
right
image.
too.
No, we are
No,
made.
you are right too. You are right too. Yes, but I
But
said we can
the
say
answer
like
is
that to
yeah,
understand better.
but the answer is still half done. Any masters from the participant audience group? ब्रिजबाला जी होती ना अभी आंसर बता देती सारे सेशन 4 बार देखती हैं
तो आप भी तो उन्हीं की छवि हैं
Yes. Today morning I joined late and I saw Kavita ji fully totally scared. I did my job and then I got this name while joining. Like yesterday I thought I would join with Vajanti Mala, but then it was too obvious that somebody else copied somebody.
I
So
was not
Brijwal
scared,
is
but I was
perfect.
worried that the session is getting delayed and participants are waiting. That what was my concern, but I was not scared. I thought that we will figure it out. I was praying, Babaji, please help.
This was a test of patience actually for not just you but all the participants, the entire group. This was a test of patience. Right?
Everybody is silent, but they should know that they are unified masters. They are here.
Yeah.
Course is already done. Already
And
two levels are done. So they are still here. It means they are already unified. They love it so much. They want to be here. So I want answer
Yes.
from someone.
I'm still in first level, so I can be given little.
Anna master.
Second level वाले, second time वाले, please answer कीजिए.
Okay.
Second time.
At least answer what level you are at. Everybody. what level you are at.
And I'm also
Second,
not first level incomplete अभी half stage में.
but you know Ayana ji, the second time वाले जो है वो deep under cover में है इस समय यहाँ पे, तो वो तो अभी मुंह नहीं खोलेंगे, they are deep under cover.
But they should come out because they can be the guiding light to all the new participants
That's
who
what I
joined
feel,
this
but
year.
Especially
वो
Kalu
And
Ram.
this is the opportunity for them to come out and speak and share
हम
their wisdom, knowledge, so that we can also know how,
हम
like, if
कालू राम के विचार
Nala is not satisfied with our answer, so maybe with their answer she will get satisfied.
और हम कालू राम के विचार को बहुत जानना चाहेंगे, वो क्या कह सोचते हैं और समझते हैं.
And I like your conversation, so nice, so frank today, you know, so honest. Usually you're so quiet.
ग्रेस जी को अनम्यूट कर दीजिए.
Yes, Grace ji. Please unmute yourself, Grace ji.
Good morning, everyone. I am enjoying the conversation. Everybody knows what it is, but they don't know how to say it. That's what I'm guessing. Because I think the difference is you can just say Atma and Paramatma, or you can just say like the ocean and the glass water. That's the only thing, because the higher self is, when you say the higher self, I think it includes a little bit of kind of mind in there too. But when we say God, God is pure consciousness or nothingness, which is again beyond even the consciousness. So that's what I think. But I think I can feel more than I can say.
Very close, but the answer is very clear. You see, why there is a hierarchy? Why there is a hierarchy in your office? Why there are hierarchies? Who reaches you? Does
Yeah,
the
yeah.
CEO reaches you, or does your manager reaches you for anything you have done or you will be doing?
Yeah. So I think higher self is not as much as qualified as the God.
No,
It
qualification
is
is
That's
there.
qualified.
Higher self is the connection between
Higher
me
self
and
is
God.
all-knowing intelligence. How can it
Yes.
be lesser
Yes,
than?
it is everything. But then,
It
why it
knows
is attached to
everything.
you is because it's you, and because it knows beyond time. It knows your past, it knows your future, it knows all your experiences, it knows what you have experienced and what you have to experience. So the guidance that I would receive if I ask one question, and if you ask the same question, it could be different.
because
See
of the
that point?
mind.
Not the mind. It's because of the experiences you have had, your journey so far, and your journey remaining. For me, anything could be
Yeah.
right, but for others, the same question could be something else, right? So that higher
Yeah.
self is me, and God is also me. But how to understand? So it is broken into chunks. It is broken into hierarchy to understand, because if I am in grade 1, I can do grade 1 course. If I'm in grade 2,
Mm-hmm.
I can learn grade 2 and then become good at it. But I cannot understand grade 4 in grade 2.
Yeah. But not all the
So
experiences are happening in mind only.
you are learning through mind. Without mind, how would you learn? The
Yeah.
knowing faculty, the knower is in the heart. What you have to know, and we are knowing the known already, which is out there. That's what we are trying to learn. That's what we are trying to. At school, what do? We read science. We
Yep.
study the equation, physics, and all that, right? So it is only learning what is out there. But your higher self will give you how, from the creation point of view, how things were created and how you are part of it, right? So the learning totally
Mm-hmm.
changes. If you remember chapter number 9, we discussed this point where the higher self is fulfilled with all its desires. Why still we are asking for true desires? What is it coming from? Where is it coming from? When I am whole and complete, when I am made in image of God, I am perfect, then what is to there to experience? Why my higher self giving me that? So I think chapter number 2, if you go courses, main classes, maybe Hindi and English, we have discussed it completely, thoroughly. So it will give you better understanding in these concepts. So no escape from watching the original. Maybe Shailesh comment, but this is what my understanding is and experiences.
Shilpi ji has given a very beautiful answer in the chat from Singapore. She has given clarity that we have heard about God as an external concept, right? And she says 5 senses directed outside, then we connect to God, right? 5 senses are telling us God is somewhere outside, because senses can only see outside. So we try to figure out God outside. And then, but higher self concept helps us to experience God internally without using the senses. That is the difference, right? When you don't use your senses and then experience God, that is through higher self only. You connect through higher self and then you can experience everything. That's what is explanation. So शिल्पी जी पकड़े गए, आप तो आंसर दिया और पकड़े गए फटाक से. हाँ. चलो, good.
Very nice.
You can unmute Preeti. I think she ब्रिजबाला जी को unmute कर दीजिए.
Yes, very beautiful answer from Shilpi ji. And just a little more addition to that, the way our higher self converse with us, each one of us can perceive that, right? Somebody got a whisper, somebody got some scenery, so beautiful, like Vandana ji shared and Sheelam ji, and there was one master, Niti ji. So how it is coming in different form. Definitely, you are unique and you understand things differently, uniquely. So the same language is used for you to understand. That is what I meant when I said about hierarchy, why it is there. There is none, actually. At one point, if you are integrated, if you are unified with true self, that is love, light, all-knowing intelligence, the abundance, you are the abundance, you are peace, you are everything, all the God qualities, then there is no higher self. Then you decide what to do, because your state is that of God state. And that is what it is meant, that you are God. So that is where the right spontaneous activity comes. It comes spontaneously. You don't even have to double check it. It happens through you. You can't stop yourself from doing it. Even though it breaks the social norms, you would go and experience it.
Eventually, it is the state of being.
So Nitiji was talking about shadow part. She used some different languages other than unified. Her sharing was profound. Thank you, Nitiji, for sharing your experience. The second thing, you could experience understanding it completely through Babaji, without using the jargons from the past modalities we have learned. Definitely they support us, but how to understand it, what Babaji is saying. If I have to say someone, do I need to bring all that knowledge that I know from chakras and from shadow part and from other different things? What if I just go and say what Babaji is saying? He's not giving all those information, but he's saying something. So just take an opportunity to expand yourself. There's nothing wrong as such. You have done a brilliant job today, but expand yourself.
Excellent. Sandhya ji also wanted to say something. You can unmute Sandhya ji.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So it was similar to Shilpi. That's what exactly I was saying, that the minute you feel. See, basically for me, everything is think versus feel.
Ah,
Thinking
yeah.
is at the mind level, and feeling is at the heart level. So the minute
Yes.
everything you go to the heart level, everything becomes feeling. So love
Yes.
comes automatically, and then that is why I said you feel God. I do want to. You don't have to analyze and evaluate and weigh him.
Agreed. Absolutely
That was
correct.
why I said that.
Beautiful. The only problem in general is that most of us, we are living in the mind, right? And
Because
mind,
of the senses.
so through the mind, what we are trying to do is use the mind to reach the heart, right? So that state of feeling, to reach that state of feeling, we have to still use the mind to step and climb the ladder. So this is why we are using this kind of understanding of a higher self and so on. But ultimately, all of us, once we start experiencing life from the heart perspective, from the feeling perspective, we will all know God in its purest form, right? That all these artificially created concepts about God will vanish automatically, because that's all that is. There is nothing else, right? So, yeah.
So may I say something here? See,
Sure.
actually, the minute you look at it as from a child's point of view, or maybe I'm just blessed right now since there are babies in the house, it's so easy. They come and whack you for 1 minute and then they come and hug you. I mean, so there is everything is for them feeling. There's no thinking.
Yes,
So
correct.
maybe because of that, I've gotten into that.
Yes, yeah, correct.
Everything is.
Now you are able to relate to it, right?
Yeah, very true. And then that's why I was like, okay, we are all gods, true. But then if some at the beginning, if someone tells me, you know what, you're God, I think I'll look at him like pagal kutte ne kaata hai kya usko. That would be the way I would have looked at him. I'm sorry for that bad language, but what I mean is, so the minute that someone says, I mean, even the guru says, you are made in the image of God, it's easier to accept. I'm not saying understand, it's easier to accept.
Right.
So
Yeah,
right now, in the initial stages, you are in the
that's
image
it.
of God, it's sensible.
Yes,
And probably after
yes.
3-4 years, someone tells me you are God, I'm like, okay, yeah, whatever. Right now, I'm like, no way.
Correct. You are absolutely correct. This is our transition, right? We are all But think about it, right? People have spent years and years of penance and sadhana and whatnot doing, trying to see God, right? And that one word called seeing God was the misguiding factor. When you say see God, that means you are trying to use the eyes to figure out something,
Externally.
right? Or maybe in your vision, you are still looking at some form, right? Uh, and that's where everybody got misguided. And for ages, people have been running after that. How can I? How can I? And then they eventually create a their own version of God.
True.
This, right? So to come out of that, nobody has ever taught. Babaji is for the. I mean, like this is my. I had that understanding, but I was not clear. I experienced that state myself. Then only I got to know. Well, okay, this is what it is. But after that, I this is like about 2-3 years ago. Then when I started doing the unified book, that's when I started understanding also from mental perspective as well, from mind's perspective as well, that uh, how do you understand mentally, how do you understand God? Still, it cannot be defined. Mind can never understand the definition. Feeling is the best way, right? That
Feelings are best. Yeah.
yeah, and then being childlike is that only, right? The if you remember, there's a very famous thing saying from the Bible, right? Those who are childlike will enter the kingdom of God. This is the meaning of that. Being childlike is this only, right? Becoming coming out of the mind, basically coming out of the mind, then you are in that state. Then you are in the kingdom of God, basically. When you are in this state, you are in the kingdom of God.
Okay, very good.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. And that is why that ego space and God space becomes an easier concept for me.
Yes. Yes. Good.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for this
So
beautiful
what's
discussion.
going on in my mind is that we are unable to stay in that state. We have reached that state for a fraction of a second. So we don't completely know. We have to stay longer in that state. That's why we immediately come in our mind and we start experiencing duality.
This is why we are learning the practices, right? These practices help us stay there, right? This reading the chapter in the morning, doing certain things during the day, then at bedtime doing some things. These practices are helping us, reminding us to be there, right? Life will keep dragging us back into the physical world and the mind will be active. But these practices are reminders to not forget that you are there. You are still there. You are still there. That reminder helps us keep remaining there, and over time, unknowingly, we start staying there. We don't even, mind doesn't even recognize it. This is basically tricking the mind into letting go. So we are there. And the most powerful thing is sending love at bedtime. That other day, we learned about this thing, setting the yogurt in the night. In the morning, you have fresh supply of yogurt. So beautiful.
Preeti ji has said why many have been meditating for long but not satisfied with the experience they have and keep seeking. Yes, true. That's why we are always seeking. We don't know what we are seeking for, but still waiting for that experience, that profound experience that you are talking about right now.
And there will be more. Experientially only we will know. Experientially. And why that experience is important is because that's how the mind learns. All experiences are actually in the mind only. But then once it comes, then the mind says, okay, now I got it. Otherwise, mind is struggling to kind of understand in its way, in its own language. The feeling, it's trying to create a mental concept of the feeling. Keep struggling. But once you have experienced it, then it doesn't have to do that. Through experience, it has got it.
So basically, we are unifying our mind with the God qualities.
Yes. Exactly. We are training the mind to be focused in one direction. Because at the heart level, the God qualities are there anyway.
Yes, already there. You have to just feel that.
Yeah. Perfect.
Yes, Alice, you answered it perfectly. And that is where mind and heart both has to align. Yes, feeling comes in the heart, but sometimes we are confused to differentiate between the mind generated emotions and the feelings. It's only our inner conversation, like thinking. We experience that feeling. If I keep thinking angry thought, I will be anger. Or if I am in angry mode, I will get angry thoughts. So they are very much connected. That is why this practices has to be done like this. You answered my question while I was typing. Then only you answered that questions that our expectations about seeing God or feeling God is also preset. That's why we don't identify the signals. We don't identify many things that happen during meditation. We are experiencing that unboundedness, but we don't realize this is the ultimate feeling. And now if I stay here, this is what will elevate my experience of life.
So, Brij Balaji, it's almost a week, and I think you have so much clarity, and so you should conduct one session now.
Okay, I will deliver this message to Brij Balaji. Everybody, do not miss to watch on at least the repeat session the day the chapter is explained. But also even the further conversations, the question answers, they are very profound. And like, just take your time, bedtime maybe, or weekends to go through them again. Anywhere you have even an iota of doubt or feeling that I need to know more. Because even though you're listening to Master speaking, your own inner conversation will open your own wisdom. That's how it happens, right? If you would have seen like one master answer and then another says, because the thought starts churning the moment it is provoked, triggered. So listen actively, become empty, and then listen those conversations. And the I've been doing it, so I should let you know that I started making notes of the question answers and going through the sessions, how much ever time I can find, um, just as to see what is being going on for this long.
Perfect.
Sir,
Thank
what
you.
would you advise to Sheelamji, because she was saying that she's not getting the higher self signal or yes or no. So what would you advise her? Even someone else said the same thing on the chat.
Yes, yeah. So understanding yes and no is a very different piece of. It's a very different thing. If you listen to those original things when we talked about yes and no, I have very clearly explained yes and no is a physical thing. It cannot be learned otherwise. You are programming yourself for a physical thing. That's a programming thing. You have to deliberately program. So yes and no is a totally different ballgame. Getting higher self signal only requires you to be patient and mentally calmed. When you are in that state of calm down thoughts not being there, you will hear. Now, the next thing is not to doubt it. The first thing that comes is the message. Always, first thing that comes is the message. Do not doubt it. These are the two important things, right? Be in calm state in listening mode. Listening mode means mind chatter needs to be calmed down. Then only you can be listening. In that listening mode, whatever comes first is the message, signal, whatever it is. So, uh, for me, my higher self signal is a sensation in my head. And anytime I say the word higher self, I can feel it. That's how it is, right? Whenever I even say the word higher self, I feel that, okay, it's here. Even though I have a name also, I do have a name, but I rarely address my higher self with the name. I just mentally think of my higher self and it immediately tells me, yes, I'm here.
I have the same thing with me here. And for
Yes.
Sheelamji and anybody who has not got the signal, the easiest way is to center yourself, every morning and evening bedtime, get up and take that 5 minutes to center yourself in heart space and then repeat the God qualities and ask the signal. It will hardly take 5 to 10 minutes. Do this practice every day. You ask for higher self signal, then you ask for yes signal. Do not say long words. Just say, please give me my yes signal. Ask this line, same line every time. Repeat the same line every time. Please give me my yes signal. Please give me my no signal. And see where you're feeling change. Is there a tingling sensation in head, in expansion in chest, or maybe something in your stomach, or maybe in your hands or arms? You're feeling more strength, kind of thing. It will boost your feeling. Whatever you will receive will boost your feelings. So continuous every day from today till we end these practice sessions. Every day, morning, evening, practice this. Take 10 minutes of time, self-guide yourself. Unite with God qualities. Do clear your aura. And then just, it won't take long at all. You will get the signal, definitely. It just takes little bit long, because as Shailesh said that, it's a physiological change. It takes a little long. So we still have to develop the muscles. So we have to exercise.
शीलम जी को अनम्यूट कर दीजिए. She wants to say something. You can unmute yourself, Sheelam ji.
Not sure if she heard you also, sir, what I asked the question on her behalf.
Okay, that's okay. Now, when we come to yes and no, I will talk more about yes and no. I think that we will be doing sometime in part 2, yes and no. I think we will be doing in 11th week chapter or something. So we'll talk about yes and no at that time also. And for yes and no, if somebody wants,
Continue what you have learned.
if somebody really wants to learn yes and no, they will have to give me 1 hour every day. 1 hour every day, sit with me, and then I will teach you how to. But you have to do it for 1 month, 1 hour every day. Only doing this. No disturbance, no distraction, nothing. Straight away. Just be doing this with me. I can teach you. Yes and no, you will have no problem rest of your life. And basically, I won't really be teaching much. I am going to make you sit and do. You haven't been doing it. That's the problem.
Yeah, that's what it is. And that's why I said, just practice.
Yeah.
Take your bedtime. I mean, that's the best time. You don't have to wake up rushing for the morning.
Yeah. If you don't have your own discipline, then I will bring that discipline. You have to just commit 1 hour every day for 1 month with me. And then you will have your signal. No way. It's not possible that it won't happen. This is a very normal scientific process. So
for me, I only get my yes signal as higher self signal. And at times, anything that I have to do, I cannot get an option for that. If I even ask or I think, even if I force myself, I will not get second option for that. So that's how no comes very rarely.
Today I connected with my higher self. Yes, last night we were guessing who is Kalu Ramji. So when I woke up today, I didn't have just those thoughts. I slept well, and when I woke up, as soon as in the morning, I saw a image of Kirti ji, and that Kaluram name was coming to me. So I forgot that episode. I woke up and I started reading my book, and I forgot that episode. But now when I'm seeing in this chat, she's saying that Kaluram ji has joined with her whole self. I don't know. Kirti ji has already joined with her original name, so I don't know how my higher self is guiding me right or not. Because I just saw her face image and the name flashed to me, that Kaluram.
don't doubt your higher self. Your higher self is never wrong.
But I have forgotten that episode because as soon as I woke up in that moment, for a second that came up, and then I forgot the whole episode.
You know where the issue sometimes is that I have seen it with myself a lot, that our questions are incomplete. When we are asking the higher self, our questions are incomplete. That's where the answer can be wrong also. Somebody, like if let's say you want to ask the higher self, well, is it that person? And that person has a first name and a last name. There can be several people with the same first name. So there can be any answer, yeah. Right? But when you use both first name and last name in your question and then say specific to this session, this person, that's when you will get a specific answer.
But I didn't ask anything. It itself came to me, the name with her image. That's it. I didn't ask. And I never thought of her. Yesterday, when we were guessing, I never thought of her. But today I can see her joining. Kirti ji, you can give some inputs.
Kirti ji, yeah,
We have
she's
not
here
heard from you
together.
long. Kirti's iPhone, I can see her name.
Kirti ji is here, yeah. But she is, I think, traveling, or I think she may be traveling or something. Good.
It's weekday for her. Oh, is it Saturday? Oh no.
So Kirti ji is here as Kirti's iPhone. She's saying it's me, Kirti's iPhone. So that's
unmute.
Kirti.
I given the option.
She cannot unmute. Yeah.
Kirti can talk much more on higher self. She is my master.
What is it about? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Yeah.
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah, I don't change my name. I come with always that name.
Yeah. So answer will. Good. No. Okay, good. So I think we have exhausted our discussion for today.
Yes.
So maybe we can bring the session to an end now.
Vandana ji, you can close the session now.
I'm the host, then I'll close it. Thank you.
Okay, Monil ji, yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, masters. Thank you.
See you in the next session.
Thank
Kavita
you.
ji, we don't have a session tomorrow, right?
Yes, tomorrow we are taking a break.
So tomorrow is a break, masters. So see you all on Monday. For the US, it will be Monday morning, and for us, it will be Monday evening, right, sir?
Yes. Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Beautiful.
Thank you, everyone. And keep practicing, like Preeti ji, no, Bridge Balaji said. Read your chapter well. It's written there that your higher self is connected to the God qualities, and it nudges you every time to come back to that state. It's in your service always. It's written, it's your servant, and it's waiting for you to and nudging you every time to bring you in that state. So it's not God, it's from God. So thank you, Masters. We will see you again.
Thank you.
And please come forward and share your experiences. Like Bridge Balaji said, that nothing is wrong. And like Shailesh sir said, that nothing is wrong and right. It's only your perspective. So share your perspective with us. We're all learning together.
Yeah. Yes.
Thank you, Masters.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kavita
One
ji.
more thing, Monish.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.